This is your wallet. This is your wallet on Brent. Hey everybody, Shane here, Shoebox Legends. Thanks for joining me today for an episode that is going to be inspired by Brent Richards and baseball cards. A wonderful YouTube channel. I will leave the link below. Relatively new channel, although Brent was around in our community commenting on many of our channels for a long time before recently starting his own earlier this year. And in short order, he has become one of my favorite go-to must-watch channels here on the platform. And I've been loving it, and he has inspired me in numerous ways that we're going to get into in this video. However, there's one caveat I want to give you before you head over there. And as the public service announcement that started our video today would indicate, there's a danger to watching Brent's channel, and that is you are going to learn about some amazing cards that are not expensive, that are very tempting to go out there and acquire. So I warn you of that in advance. You've seen my wallet before and after, but I also find that that's quite a compliment, and I really enjoy Brent's look at the hobby, as we're going to see here. Now, what I love about his channel, he primarily focuses on an era that I don't hear talked about as much here in the community, which is post-vintage or 80s, 90s, all the way up to present day cardboard. And as someone who collects modern, I just really enjoy his videos. I am learning so much. Even within the first handful of videos, Brent had taught me about numerous card sets from the modern era that I didn't even know existed, and instantly fell in love with. So fantastic content. Now, what are some of the types of cards that Brent has been influencing me and I've ended up picking up? Well, we've had one in the background here while I'm talking away, and he did an entire episode on these. Check out this Robin Yount, and this is like a sort of an extended wide vision version of the Pro Visions card from, I think, 92 Fleer. I love the surreal nature of this image, just really cool. You've got the 3000 up in the clouds there, and all these baseballs, just wonderful. And I learned about this set, which is called Bookmarkers, on Brent's channel. So of course, started looking around. I would highly recommend you to check out any video on Brent's channel, that one in particular. There are numerous amazing bookmarks in that set, but the one that spoke most to me was Robin Yount. Got out there, set a saved search, and about a week or two later was able to reel in that beauty, which I did share with Brent. Now, one of the things I also love about Brent's channel, while he has some amazing, hard to find, very expensive modern cards, he gets just as much joy out of a cheaper, more affordable, beautiful looking card, which is something that I can absolutely relate to. And the next few examples are going to be along those lines. So check out this 3-card set. These were put out by Topps. I think they were included maybe in like cereal boxes or something that they were issuing at the time. Again, consult Brent's videos for a wealth of knowledge. I'm not going to go deep on all these. I don't want to steal his thunder, but suffice it to say, these look gorgeous. Now, I was in the hobby when these came out. I think it was 2011, and I owned one of them even back then, but I didn't really appreciate their beauty and the amazing shine here. I mean, look at this. Until Brent featured these in a video. And to my point on, affordable, awesome cards, which is an area of the hobby that I love to focus on, these were just a couple bucks each, maybe less. It's a 3-card set, so I went out and got the Mickey Mantle, the Jackie Robinson, and the Babe Ruth. Those are the only 3 in the set. They look gorgeous, and I think my grand total for this trio was about $5. So, I mean, you just can't beat that. Stunning cards. And these are all going to go, I've penny sleeved these up. They're all going to go into my shiny baseball card Z Folio after today's episode. Next up, this is another set that Brent showed many cards from, maybe even a complete set, but I can't have everything, and I can't replicate Brent's entire collection as badly as I would like to. So I went out and just picked out the one that spoke to me the most, the Jackie Robinson. But check out this Ones for the Ages insert. I mean, just as Brent said when he showed these off, these feel really high quality, like something that would be a case hit today, or carry much more value or desirability than these cards do. Again, I was not collecting when this came out, so I took a break in the hobby like many people did for about 10 years at the end of the 20th century and the very beginning of the 21st century. And it's nice because Brent was collecting, or it certainly has a lot of cards from that time period. And like this Jackie, I've been able to learn about those courtesy of his channel. And this was another cheap pickup. This came into my latest ComC order, and snatched it up directly after, or maybe even as I watched Brent's video. Opened up ComC, one tab over, and went and grabbed that Jackie Robinson. And then here's a really, really cool one that I was excited to get to. In this case, it's a 5-card insert set from Upper Deck. And as an aside, Brent's channel makes me miss Upper Deck very, very much. Upper Deck, I loved when they had a baseball license. And this one came out in 2001, so I was not in the hobby. And it's a 5-card insert set that pays tribute to the inaugural Hall of Fame class. And it's called the Class of 36. 1 card for each player. And, again, what hooked me on this, just gorgeous cards, but very affordable. As Brent mentioned in his video, the foil work here is incredible. The Cobb nameplate, the Class of 36, apologies for the glare, foil work up there. And then combine that with a beautiful rainbow foil background. You have the 1 featured player with the photo and nameplate center. And then the other 4 players from that class will be mentioned here in the rainbow foil in the background. So I went after all 5 of these. Just blew me away seeing Brent's video. I got the Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth. I mean, these cards look incredible. Christy Mathewson. The folks at Fanatics should take note. They should be watching Brent's channel for examples of what to do right in the modern hobby. It's Walter Johnson. And then we close out with Honus Wagner. So really cool. I don't have vintage playing era cards of these guys from the inaugural Hall of Fame class, but this was a fun, affordable way on a budget to go pick all these up. And just, again, as an example of how affordable some of these cards are, after seeing Brent's video on these, I went out and assembled the entire 5-card set on ComC, and I think my grand total was in the $7 to $8 range to pick up all 5. So really, really cool. And again, these are going to just look fantastic in my binders. And then in a more recent video, Brent showed off an insert set that came out just last year, and I was not even aware of it, from 2023 Topps. These beautiful Legends of the Game cards. Now, these are available in various different colors, some of which are serial numbered, but what Brent showed on his video and really sold me were these blue foil or blue hollow foil cards. I mean, look at that, Jackie. Beautiful, stunning posed card there. That shine is just top notch. Again, I'm really, really stealing Brent's thunder here. So ultimately, this episode is a nod to him. So I highly encourage you to go check out his video. Again, this is one where he showed almost the complete set of these, and I would be honored to own any and all of them. But in an interest to try to rein in my focus a little bit and my budget, picked up just the Jackie and then this Griffey. I mean, both of them really kind of a color match for that blue. They look fantastic. Matching posed shots of both of these baseball greats. And again, 2 cards, I think each here were under $5 a piece. These aren't serial numbered or anything like that, but these are 2 of the most gorgeous cards that I've seen in the last couple of years as far as brand new releases. And I wouldn't know about them at all were it not for Brent Richards and baseball cards. And then lastly, just kind of going chronologically, learned about a card recently. Brent had shot me a text. He found a card that just came out this year in 2024 that I was unaware of, but is absolutely right up my alley. And it's this card here from 2024 Finest. They did this Finest Timelines insert set. And these show significant moments in the history of the game. So I'm already kind of sold right there. But what I love is they include the call from that moment as the caption right on the front of the card. So here, this card, the reason why it's such a winner for me, this card represents Roger Maris hitting his 61st home run, surpassing Babe Ruth, and we have the call right on the bottom of the card. This could be it, way back there. Holy cow, he did it. 61 for Maris. And I just really, really dig that concept for an insert set. There are a few other cards that I would love to grab from this. But another thing that Brent and I have in common, we like a little bit of a challenge and a little element of scarcity with our modern cards. So this base version is actually one that was just included as a free throw-in from the seller when I purchased the version that I'll be keeping in my collection which is the gold refractor numbered to 50. Love my golds to 50. This is the same card other than the gold finish, the refractor, and the serial numbering. The shine is really relegated to the border only on this card. But again, I really wanted something a little bit more significant and to kind of differentiate from the base card. This is the version that Brent grabbed as well. So 48 more copies out there or less. And this was a really a no-brainer pickup for me as soon as Brent told me about it, because it's going to be one of the 62 cards that resides in my American League Home Run Leaders collection. So just fantastic. And the latest, at least release date-wise, of the many, many times that Brent has inspired me just in his short time on YouTube already. I am incredibly excited about what his channel is going to have to offer in the future. And as I said, he has quickly become a go-to must-see channel and material for me here on the platform. So despite the inherent risk to your wallet, I cannot recommend enough that you go check out Brent Richards and baseball cards. Everything that you've seen in today's video, all these cards, are only in my collection due to Brent expanding my knowledge on the hobby. And I'm so very thankful for that. And I'm very confident this is a small fraction of the overall greatness that he's already shown on his channel. And I'm very confident that if you go tune in, you will similarly find something that inspires you and makes you a more knowledgeable collector. So Brent, so glad you jumped into the pool with all of us here in the community. Thoroughly enjoying your content. Keep them coming, buddy. And this one's for you. And to everybody else, thank you for stopping by. I'll be back soon with some more content, as you know. And until then, enjoy the hobby. Take care.